It's me, Mario. Hello.
Hello everyone, Fishmon14 here with a new question mark Let's Play, which is of Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. Who would have thought? So, what is this? I used to make Let's Plays many years ago. In fact, some of you may be surprised to see me put up a video, or more than likely forgot who I was entirely, but that's okay. So I started making videos in mid-2011 and had a pretty consistent output for about a year and a half there. Put up a couple of hundred videos, but early 2013 I just started uploading less and less before stopping entirely, and I tried to come back a couple of times, but it just didn't really work out, and I eventually just kind of gave up on it, but I never stopped thinking about it. And I always wanted to come back. I always wanted to do this. And eventually I just decided, hey, you know, I'm never going to stop thinking about it, so I might as well just give it a shot. And figured, honestly, it's been so long. It's been long enough that, honestly, I'm a lot different than I was 10 years ago. And, you know, looking back at my old stuff, it's just not quality. You know, I don't really like to look back at the old stuff. So I just figured, honestly, let's just start all over. Let's reboot the whole thing, and where better to start than the first game that I did originally, which is Mario 64. So I'll be playing the Nintendo Switch port in the Mario 3D All-Stars collection, hence the Press Plus, which did not exist on the Nintendo 64 controller. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to be doing... Oh, wait.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
So as I was saying, I'm going to kind of be going back and redoing most, if not all of my old LPs. I'm not even sure if I'll keep the old stuff up. I might keep it up for posterity's sake, but I'm probably going to ideally redo it all, but not all at once. And I also didn't want to start with new stuff and just, you know, because then it just feels like I'm picking up where I left off. But I also don't want to just lump all the old stuff together, because then I won't. I gotta have that energy of newness to, you know, I don't want to just know that I'm going to be doing all old stuff for like 2 years. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, and none of this is set in stone, you know, it's all subject to change. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow, but I think what I'm probably going to try to do is redo an old LP, then follow up with a new one, and then do an old one and a new one. So just kind of go back and forth on that, like old, new, and eventually I might just phase out some of the old stuff that I don't feel like doing, and you know, maybe put that off until down the road. But for now, I'm just going to do a combination of redoing old LPs and just doing new ones. And, you know, this continuity only matters to me anyway. Nobody's going to remember what I did, probably, but yeah, here we are in Bob-Omb Battlefield, and we got a, I'm trying to remember what the controls are on this thing, because I originally did this on the Nintendo 64, which, you know, that was a... I kind of liked the idea, because I'm a bit of a retro collector, so I kind of liked the idea of playing games on their original consoles. You know, that's got a certain charm to it, but you know, what you end up with is worse video quality, so you kind of have to balance that sort of thing. And yeah, especially since it was my very first one, I didn't really know what I was doing, and I didn't know... I'm still not that tech savvy, but I knew less about what I was doing back then, and it just didn't end up looking good. I mean, this game doesn't look good anyway. It's this. I mean, come on, even on the Switch, this looks like fried shit. But you know, this game hasn't aged great. I'm being harsh on it, but yeah, there's N64 games that look a lot better than this. But you know, it was the first. You know, it was a launch title, so it's understandable. But oh, there's the King Bob-Omb. Oh, the Big Bob-Omb. I didn't realize his name was that in this version. I wonder when exactly he made the change to King Bob-Omb. But yeah, like a lot of my old stuff, like my oldest stuff was recorded on the old consoles. And like Super Nintendo stuff just ended up like desyncing, probably because of a weak signal. I think that's what the problem was, but yeah, I just kept trying to do that, and it just wasn't working out great. And eventually, like I even did like Ocarina of Time on the N64 version, and by then I had figured out how to make it look better than I did some of the older stuff. But after that, I was eventually just like, honestly, let's just move to using like component cables on like a Wii Virtual Console. So that's what I did when I did like Majora's Mask and Mario Sunshine and all that. But I just figured I'd just go back and redo it all, honestly, or at least most of it. But I don't want to spend all of this. I don't want to spend the first 2 videos of Mario 64 not talking about Mario 64. So let's hop back in here and let's foot race with Koopa the Quick, shall we? So yeah, my history with this game is a little weird. I was only like 3 years old when this game came out. I was born in '93, but we had a Nintendo 64, and my mom was actually really good about getting pretty much all the games that a kid would want to have. Like, we had Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 64. We had all 3 Mario parties. Yoshi's Story, Super Smash Brothers. I mean, we had practically all of what you would want to have, but weirdly, we did not have Mario 64. It was just kind of like the big outlier that was missing from our library. But my grandma had it because she played video games. She played like a lot of NES and Super Nintendo, and she's still alive, bless her heart. She's about to turn, I think, 85. But, so she's still kicking. And she got an N64, but this was actually the only game she ever got for it. And so I got to play it sort of tangentially at her house, but I didn't really get to familiarize myself with it until years and years later. Probably, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like I probably didn't really do my first full playthrough until the Wii Virtual Console in like the late 2000s. But well, you really are fast. Yeah, man. Took you long enough. I pretty much I shaved off my mustache and grew a whole nother one while waiting for you. And honestly, my opinion of this game has sort of grown over the years, weirdly. Like, I'm not super nostalgic for it. Like I said, I only played it occasionally at my grandma's house when I was a kid. But I had access to the Virtual Console version, and, I liked it. Yeah, that's sort of what my opinion was when I did my original playthrough of this or when I did my original Let's Play. But the game hasn't aged great, but it's got a certain charm to it, and I would have thought that my opinion would have worsened over the years, but actually my opinion of this game has actually improved. Like, I always liked it, like I said, but I want to say throughout the 2010s, I gained more appreciation for it. I mean, it's still not one of my very favorite Mario games, but I like this game. This is a fun game, and I come back to it usually at least once a year. I had to mess around with controls before I started this because this was not inverted originally. And they also have the, oh wow! Wow! I landed right in the next cannon almost. Here we go indeed, Mario. I think next is the red coins, if I'm not mistaken. But, I can do a bit of a sequence break. Shh, don't tell anyone. Yeah, 8 red coins, but that's okay, because you can do any, if I'm not mistaken, you can do any of the missions, at any time. I don't think you can do that in Mario Sunshine because it actually will like change the level around. But in this one, I'm pretty sure you can do any of them at any given time. I don't think it loads the world any differently. Ooh, yeah, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Ow. Oh, come on. I tried to put up a shield like it's Smash Bros. Seriously? Okay. I was a little bit nervous there for a second. I was like, I really hope I'm actually on the post, but I can't see it. Almost died in the first video, but I didn't because I am a master. I am the best.
Here we go!
I'm the king of Mario 64. That'll do it for BOB-OMB Battlefield for now. We'll have to come back later. But let's move on to WHOMP'S Fortress. Oops, did I spoil the next level name? Darn. In this obscure game nobody's ever played. Alright, chip off WHOMP'S block, so... Alright, hello, the Lakitu Bros, cutting in the... Oh, it's asking me to sneak up on dudes. Let's try that out, shall we? Okay, we don't have to be that quiet. Be here all day. Maybe if I just keep speaking in an outside voice, maybe he'll wake up. Nope. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not used to these, the buttons are a little bit weird for this on the Switch Pro controller. So I hit the B button thinking it would do the B button thing, but no, it's Y and X on this thing. So that'll take a little bit of getting used to, but we'll make do. Get up there, come on. Oh, let's not. Ah, didn't even get to finish the sentence. All right, take two. Let's not fall off this time. There we go. And now we wait. The music that plays for those piranha plants is really nice. The little lullaby. Oops. Yeah, turning around's a little weird in this. You kind of have to have stopped for like a full second or two before you can just immediately turn around. If not, it'll sort of make you rotate around. They fix that in later games, but it can throw you off a little bit here if you're not used to it. Oops. Yeah. Ah. What happened with his voice there? Crushed again, I'm just a stepping stone after all. I won't grovel. Ah, great, hilarious. They got jokes. I think I put a laugh track there in the original playthrough. That just like rung a bell for a second there. That's why I stopped talking. I was like, wait a second. Dusting off a brain cell for a second there. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. I'll see you next time for more Mario 64. See you later, folks.